Welcome, welcome. Kringle Kim here. It's August 25th, 2018, Saturday. Hopefully you're all enjoying your weekend. I can see that we're growing. People are sharing a couple times a day, you know. And it looks like I wanted to remind you it's only Saturday. And the blog today said to remind everyone of the Sun Button meeting on Monday. I guess by the time I do it on Sunday, maybe a lot of you are already planning on it. Or anyway, there's going to be a Sun Button meeting Monday morning with Mr. Randy Wilson at 7 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, or basically Pacific Standard Time. It's just the daylight hours now. And you can go into your Kringle.cash back office and you can click on Sun Button and then go down to Sun Button meeting. And his is on Monday mornings at 7 a.m. So go in there about 6:45 a.m. and click on the link. And then the meeting will start at 7 a.m. And it's a great thing to do because all of you should have your Sun Buttons on, hopefully, that are watching this. But you learn all the latest information about the Sun Buttons and about TBC Kringle and what's going on. And then there's the secret word of the day. And so if you are watching the Sun Button meeting and you put the secret word of the day in, you can earn some cookies. Now, it is 1,000 cookies for anybody that has a Sun Button meeting and watches, puts in the secret word. But if you are a broadcaster, this is a great incentive to be a broadcaster. You can, what it is about my hair. If you do a broadcast on Monday or during that week, you will receive 1 million cookies instead of 1,000. So it's a great incentive to be a broadcaster. And of course, it's great being a broadcaster. And then too, if Monday morning's meeting is in English, so if you prefer to hear it in French or in Hindi, on Tuesday mornings at 7 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, I believe that is later, if you're in Europe or Africa, like 9 hours later or 10 hours later if you're in Europe or Africa. Mr. M. Derek will be doing the Sun Button meeting in French, and C.H. Kumar Pratam is going to be doing it in Hindi for those of you that speak Hindi, I guess, in India. So those start at 7 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time promptly on Tuesday mornings. And again, there will be a word of the day. And you go back to your Kringle.cash back office, Sun Button meeting, and put in the word of the day into the little rectangular box. And you will receive 1,000 cookies for attending the Sun Button meeting. And if you are a broadcaster, you will receive 1 million cookies. Now, this is also an excellent time, since you're already in your Kringle.cash back office and you're already under your Sun Button tab, to go down and click on tomorrow's broadcast and sign yourself up for a broadcast the next day. So it seems like there are a lot of broadcasters on Tuesday because they do the smart thing and they go in while they're already in the Kringle.cash back office and set up a broadcast for the next day. And so the thing to do, the actual website address, of course, is kringle.cash/admin/index.php. And that's where you're going to attend the Sun Button meeting and sign up for the next day's broadcast. Now, billions of dollars of digital money will be distributed by the end of November 2018. And of course, November is when we redeem our cookies. And like I said, you can earn cookies by going to the Send Button meeting. And I think the gift of 25,000 cookies, Kringle cookies, is due to expire in November 2018 also. So we want to grow our billion coin to 1 billion people by November 2018. And so again, there are several important things, and they're all part of the system, the cash flow system we have in TBC Kringle. And that is, you know, once you are well versed, and those of you that are watching the Send Button meeting and are possibly watching this broadcast today, you have your Send Button meeting and you have, hold that here. Anyway, you understand the basics of the cash flow system. And if you don't, then there are many opportunities to get a cash flow coach on, like I know, there are several. If you go on the blog, there's, I know TBC Randy, there's Mr. Windsor, there's various people, you can look on Facebook too, that can be your cash flow coach. So the first thing, once you are situated, you have received the gift, you have paid your admin fee, you have set up your TBC 0.009 wallet, and you have passed the Send Button questions. You now can sign up for to go to the Send Button meeting, and then you can sign up to do a broadcast. And after you do your broadcast, or if not, you don't do a broadcast, purchase $100 of TBC from your sponsor or somebody that they partner with, a trusted seller that they partner with that has at least 1 coin of TBC. It's good to ask those people to partner with you if you don't have that much TBC yet. And if you do a $100 purchase and you are not a broadcaster, I believe you get enough cookies for 1,000 of a 1 TBC coin. But again, a plug for the broadcast. If you do a broadcast, you will get enough cookies for 1 TBC coin. So let's all learn how to do broadcasts. And like I said, if you don't know how to do a broadcast, again, check with your sponsor, or I give these broadcasts. My email is there. You can email me at katiewow@protonmail.com, and I will be happy to answer your questions. What I know, I'm still learning how to screen share, but I do know how to put a broadcast on YouTube. And I'm sure there's even people that are teaching broadcasting classes within TBC. And I should probably take one to figure out how to do these things. I think partially part of my problem is the camera doesn't work real well on my camera, on my computer. But for those of you that have new cell phones and everything, it should be a breeze. And of course, after you have, received the gift, paid your wallet, you have passed your Send Button test, set up your new TBC009.net wallet, done your broadcasting, made your purchase. Now it's time to go to the marketing tab on your back office, KringleCash.back office, and click on marketing tab, and there is a wonderful movie to watch, a little video to watch on the cash flow system. And there's also your marketing referral link. And some people call them referrals, some people call them recruits, but your referral link allows you to give the gift to somebody else, your family, your friends, your close relationships. And all they have to do is you share that link with them either in a text or an email or on a Facebook message, and they can click on it and they will be taken to the registration page and allowed to enter their name and email and country where they live, make up their own username and password, and click verify or submit, and then they go to their email and they click on the verification link within their email, and then the whole system starts over. Now you are their sponsor, and in sharing the gift, the admin shares the gift, but we share the knowledge. And you can instruct them to go to the educational blog every day, which is under education on the Kringle Cashback Office. You can, it's good to really follow up with them and keep in touch with them and keep on sharing what you have learned in the cash flow system. So you're going to help them. Once they get verified, then they are directed to the Kringle Cashback Office. So a great thing to do is to talk over the phone or over Skype or whatever it is you choose. Maybe you're in person, and show them how to fill out the profile, update the profile, how to take the send button test, which is under the send button test link in the Kringle Cashback Office. Take them to their account where it shows that, yes, they do have it basically free for 30 days, but after 30 days, it does expire, and the admin fee is $10, and that covers a year on the Kringle Cash back office website, and it also covers your lifetime wallet fee. And they do receive the gift of 25,000 cookies, but they do not receive the gift until the wallet, $10 wallet fee or admin fee. I keep calling it a wallet fee, but it's a $10 admin wallet fee. Lifetime wallet fee is paid. And at that point, they can go into their cookie rewards and see that their gift of 25,000 cookies is in their cookie rewards tab. Now, it will not be in their tbc009.net wallet until November when they can redeem them. And at that point, a redeem, I think it's green, but a green redeem button will show up under their cookie rewards. And at that time, they can push redeem. But I did learn you can only redeem once in the month of November. So if you want to keep earning cookies during the month of November, it might be good to wait until the end of the month. So before you redeem those cookies. And it sounds like that is going to be, hopefully we will have all the gifts handed out by the end of November. And at that point, so let's make sure we get going and share the gift as much as we can before the end of November. There is plenty there, but we want it to be shared exponentially around the world so that everybody who would like to be a part of this can have a chance. And it is a great way to start, to get a gift. And the thing about getting a gift is, multiply that gift, pay it forward. That's what we want to do. And actually, referrals is the best way for people to, they know, like, and trust you, or they know you. And if you can tell them you've had experience with it already, you have a testimony of TBC Kringle, then they're going to want to share in the gift too. So yesterday, there was the blog, and I talked about it yesterday, and I ran out of time. But when we accept the gift and we start doing the cash flow system, it's a fast start system of multiplying income. And if you think about a tree, and I love oak trees, they're, some of them are 400 or 500 years old, and they were especially plentiful. I live in Arizona now, I have a lot of cacti, and of course, The saguaros are several hundred years old also, and they are majestic in their own way. And they too, I guess, like an oak tree, have roots, and they have branches, and they have arms. So when I lived in California, I had many oak trees, and I love them. They each have a personality about them, as do saguaro cacti. So in each case, saguaro cactus or an oak tree has roots. Now, what we know about the saguaro cactus is it has very shallow roots because, when it rains, it doesn't rain a whole lot. So they got to collect all the water they can from the little bit of rain that comes at a time. And again, but an oak tree, the roots go really deep. Now, when we're talking about TBC Kringle, your sponsor or the person who referred you, who shared the gift with you, that person and the other broadcasters and the admin and the other leaders in TBC Kringle are your roots. They're the ones that are going to support you in growing in TBC Kringle. So if you look at the gift of TBC Kringle, which is worth about $2,000 now, as a seed, these seed gets planted and it grows all the roots. It comes with all those roots to begin with. The roots are the first thing to grow. Again, that's all your support system with the admin, the educational blog, the broadcasts you can watch, the videos, and other information on the Kringle.cashback office. Learning about cryptocurrency in general. How does a blockchain work? And so the gift is the seed, and when it sprouts when a purchase is made. So you have your roots, then you have the seed, the trunk grows, and it branches out. And the seed sprouts when you have done all the things we just talked about. You have accepted the gift, you now have that seed. You go into your Kringle.cashback office and you fill out your profile. You go and you answer the send button test questions. You go in and you pay your account. And this is where you will need your sponsor to begin with if you don't know much about cryptocurrency, because you have to pay it in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin. And there is another button if you don't have any of those and you don't understand it right now. There is a button you can push that says pay with cash centers. And of course, those are people within our peer-to-peer group. Very important. See if you can get a hold of one that lives near you, or you can converse with over Skype, and ask them to help you with the Bitcoin or the Ethereum or the Litecoin purchase to pay your $10 admin fee. And there will be a 20% charge, because it does. Our lifetime wallet, the cool thing about paying the $10 is our lifetime wallet fee is paid. We do not have any transaction charges within TBC Kringle. But if you go outside TBC Kringle and you're using other kind of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum, there is always a transaction charge, and it's also publicly traded, so it's very volatile. So this 20% covers those transaction fees and volatility. So really, if you're doing a $10 admin fee purchase, you'd give them $12. Now the next step is to that seed sprouts when you do your $100 TBC purchase. So this gives you before you do that, you have to set up your TBC009.net wallet. And at that point, make your $100 purchase. And again, you can go to the cash centers under the account. And if you don't have Bitcoin, or if, sometimes your purchase can be made through PayPal or cash or check or different things. But if the person you're buying it from wants to accept cryptocurrency only, you can go to the cash centers under account and purchase Bitcoin from one of the cash centers. So that happens once you do your purchase. And then we start growing the trunk. And the trunk is when we get our households to join, the people in our household, our parents, our brothers, our sisters, our children, our grandchildren, great-grandchildren. Yes, you can share the gift with a newborn baby. It's kind of like it's like a bond, like they used to give when I was born. But babies. That's the great thing about cryptocurrency. You don't have to have social security number. You don't have to have a age requirement. You don't have to be 18 or 21 or anything. We're trying to share this gift with as many living people as possible. And what a great way to start like a savings account for them in a way. Obviously, they won't be doing much with it to begin with. They'll probably be growing and watching it grow while they grow. But let's share it with everybody, because this is the future of money. And they should have some of that when they are old enough to use it also. And so then that is your trunk. So you have your branches in TBC Kringle, your roots in TBC Kringle, which is the admin, the sponsors, the broadcasters. And then the trunk is your family and friends that support you. And then your branches come from our closest relationships that join, and then it says the limbs come from Facebook marketing. So, this is exponential growth. And then it says the fruit is the individual purchases that multiply our daily income. And I think I forgot that before. But so each one of those $100 purchases is like fruit on the trees. So in a way, they're using this kind of like an example. Money does grow on trees. If you think of the fruit as the $100 purchases. And the great thing about the $100 purchases, or 200 or 300, is that you as the seller get to keep all the cash, unless you're working with somebody else, partnering with somebody else. Then they keep 50% of the cash, and you keep 50% of the cash. But the admin is not taking any part of this. So it's a very unique kind of business, because you are making the sale and you are keeping everything. You don't have to wait till once a week or once every 2 weeks or once a month to get paid, like in many jobs or in even many MLMs. It's there as soon as you do the transaction with somebody else. And if you're purchasing it from somebody else, see, they're going to keep that $100. And it is a good reason to do, since you can't redeem your cookies until November, and here you have your TBC009.net, it's really important to do your $100 purchase, because that will buy you some TBC to put in your TBC009.net wallet. So you have two things going out at the time. You have actual TBC in your wallet, and you have your cookies that you can redeem for more TBC in November. And this is why it's really important to do a broadcast too, before you make your $100 purchase. Because when you make your $100 purchase, if you are a broadcaster, you're going to be able to redeem that TBC purchase. You're going to receive 100 million cookies in your cookie rewards, and you'll be able to redeem for one whole TBC coin in November. Where if you don't think you're up to doing a broadcaster, please talk to your sponsor, or take some cash flow coaching or broadcasting coaching, because your $100 purchase, if you are not a broadcaster, is only 1/1000th of a coin. So it really pays to have your send button turned on. It really pays to be a broadcaster. And the thing is, you will learn so much more. I mean, by learning how to be a broadcaster and what you learn at the send button meeting, that's going to help you learn how to do these things. And that's very important when you start sharing the gift, so that you can teach, you know, your trunk and your branches, your family and friends, and your close relationships as they come into the TBC membership or family. So that's really cool. So remember, you have your roots, your trunk. Well, first there's the seed, and the seed is your gift, which sprouts when you do your $100 purchase. But in the meantime, you have your roots, your trunk, and then you have your branches, and then your fruit. So I love this. Here's the picture in the blog. It's a blog from August 24th, 2018. So there's the picture of the tree. And I am determined to overcome my computer and learn how to share the screen. I've been trying to learn how for a couple weeks now. And I really think it is just my computer. So I don't think it's as hard as it is for as it should be. So I don't want to scare anybody off. I think it's just I have an older computer. But anyway, thanks for looking at my tree over while I held it up. So, remember that fruit is that's your cash you get today. And like I said, if you make a $100 purchase of a TBC, that TBC, the cookies will go into your cookie rewards, but the actual TBC will go right into your TBC wallet. And until you have over 1 coin of TBC, I would suggest partnering with another person who has more TBC than you, and then you bring them the referral, the cash purchase, but they will only keep, and they will use their TBC, but you will still get 50% of what is purchased, and they will keep 50%. So remember, billions of dollars of digital money will be distributed by the end of November 2018. So let's take that seriously, that we need to be to 1 billion members by the end of November 2018. And it is a gift of over $2,000 in digital money. And the cookie reward systems allows you to both receive and share this gift. And during this distribution phase, there's an ever-expanding list of merchants accept this digital money worldwide. I just saw on the blog today that I believe it was a lawyer will accept half cash, half TBC. And there are different housing programs out there, and people are working on those where they'll accept, a combination of cash, loan, TBC. And in some places of the world, like in the Philippines, the 110 indigenous tribes are using it as their local currency. And there's other places in the world. I know a gentleman in Cameroon, he purchased beachside, beach property with TBC. And so we are on a mission to end global poverty, starting with this gift. Instead of paying transaction fees forever, there is only a $10 lifetime wallet fee. And get paid daily in any currency to assist us in our worldwide distribution. So guys, remember, you're all winners. You're all very important people. And get out there and be positive and patient with people. Be a teacher. Be willing to try something new. Be willing to learn. Be willing to change. Take the initiative. And let's try and share, each of us, with one person each day. Or see if we can, if it takes more than one, at least try. And see if we can get one person who wishes to accept the gift each day. So good luck, and have fun. We're being positive, and this is fun. We're doing a wonderful thing by sharing a gift. So have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. And this is Kringle Kim signing off. Bye.